So former Apple exec Jimmy Iovine has some advice for Spotify's CEO Daniel Ek, and the idea that he thinks that maybe Spotify should integrate social media somehow so that they can connect with the fans where they're listening to music. And this is kind of already where TikTok and now Instagram Reels and Facebook are trying to integrate, where you can listen to music where you're also being social. And I'm curious if you think this is a good idea or not. Leave a comment below, because I don't know about you, but I've been banned from Facebook. I've been banned from Twitter or blacklisted. And can you imagine being banned from Spotify or even being banned from Apple Music because you said the wrong thing, you sung the wrong thing and shared your certain beliefs, and all of a sudden you're banned? Can you imagine? That's the first thing that comes to mind. I kind of like how Spotify is where I listen to music, and where also, social media is where I go to be social. But I do like the idea of wow, could you connect with the fans a little bit more on Spotify? But I wouldn't like the idea where I could be censored for what I want to say or sing about, right? It's just so crazy to even think that. But I do get the idea of them both being in the same platform and connecting with fans. But hey, is TikTok maybe going to take over Spotify one day? Could that happen? Who knows? I think there's definitely some ground to be fought for here, because a lot of people are discovering music on TikTok and it's literally charting songs. It's happening in the UK. It's happening in the USA. And so the first thing you need to know is that you need to be promoting and marketing your music. But what do you think about that, man? Post a comment below. Do you think Spotify should allow some type of social interaction? They've already integrated Shopify so that you can, connect your merch store and whatnot. And I was part of a pilot program that allowed me to message all my followers about one of my merch items, and we sold a junk load of them. So maybe in the future, Spotify is going to open it up so that we can message our fans. But I think there's a bit of a privacy thing here, where a fan is following you to listen to their music. They might not necessarily want to opt in to hear from you. So it's kind of one of those things where, when you buy someone's product and then they have that button there where you got to accept the terms to buy it, but then there's another one, do you want to hear from us about promotions and different things? And I think it would be really, unfortunate all of a sudden, a fan is just getting spammed by all these different messages. But if it's cool and they want to hear from the fans, then why not? The question is Spotify going to charge us to reach our fans in that way? Right now, you can release a new song and all of your followers get notified. Some of the more lapsed listeners and the ones that haven't listened to you in a while, some of the more engaged ones, you can run a Spotify marquee campaign to make sure it's boom, right up in their face. So it's interesting how Spotify is imploring all these different, advertising techniques so that we can get to our fans, or even get to new fans. If you haven't run a Spotify ad yet, you need to check that out. Now, of course, you need to make sure you have a VAT number and whatnot, and you need, I think, a GST number in Canada. But in the US, man, it seems like it's all fair game. I think it's ads.spotify.com. But this is one thing that we teach on our Spotify challenge. It's a 5-day challenge, and for 5 days straight, I go live talking about Spotify, teaching you about editorial playlists, how to hack those playlists, how to do collaborations the right way, how to go from 0 to 6 figures. And then we spend a whole day on Spotify ads and Facebook, Instagram ads, going to a playlist on Spotify that has your songs in it, one that you created. So go to 10xyourfanbase.com/live challenge, or just click the link below this video. But leave a comment below and let me know what you think. If you think it would be cool that Spotify integrates some type of social media, or do you think those things should be separate? Hey, go listen to music here, go and be social here. Because I don't know about you, when I'm driving my car and listening to music, I don't want to do anything but listen to music. Or if I'm jogging, or if I'm at the gym or skateboarding or something like that, I just want to listen to tunes. I don't want to actually be distracted by social media. Or heck, I might be on Spotify because I want to listen to a podcast. Let me know your comments below.